Hello, my name's Jamila Pomeroy. I am a writer, model, actor, and filmmaker based in Vancouver, BC. I have been passionate about the environment my whole life, and I'm especially interested in making sustainability more accessible and making it a little bit more exciting. Commercial fishing causes various serious environmental threats to people, many species of fish, and oceanic wildlife throughout the world's oceans. When I went to culinary school and while I was working as a chef for 5 years, I noticed just how wasteful the seafood industry was. The experience inspired me to recreate some of my favorite seafood dishes using plants. I've been plant-based the majority of my life, and I'm confident that I can convince a fisherman to enjoy a plant-based meal. Today we're going to make carrot lox. Now, I used to absolutely love smoked salmon, and when I first went plant-based, it was probably one of the things that I missed the most. It's taken me years to find something that I think replicates those flavors, the smokiness, the, aroma of the ocean, and I think this does a good job. So I just cut the carrot in half, and then take a standard vegetable peeler, and you're just gonna go lengthwise on the carrot piece. So one of the really great things about making carrot lox is it's actually quite cost effective. You can make a bunch at once and use a whole bag of carrots, which is gonna, it's not gonna run you any more than $10. Of course, smoked salmon is a lot more expensive, even just for a small amount. So what you're gonna wanna do is put all of the carrot pieces into your pot, because you're gonna actually put the solution on top. So I wouldn't wanna fill it any more than this. We're gonna start with the brine. If you're using a standard mason jar, I would add 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar. Then I add about half a teaspoon of pepper, a little bit of salt, and then the super, super important ingredient is liquid smoke. The real star of the show is this Irish sea moss, and it is a moss that grows in the ocean, hence that great oceany flavor that it's bringing to this dish. Cook with this, it actually kind of starts to gel the solution a little bit. You get sort of the glossiness you would see on smoked salmon. It's super nutritious. There's a load of really great things in it, like omegas. So you're getting a lot of the same things that you would find in salmon, but from moss, which is super cool. Cover the mixture with water and then place on the stove at medium heat. Once the carrots have reached an al dente texture, I take them off the heat and let them cool in the saucepan for a little while. Once they've reached room temperature, I put them into a mason jar and into the fridge for a few hours. So to put this recipe to the test, I am bringing Walter, who's a fisherman, in to taste this carrot lox. He is my father-in-law, loves fishing, loves seafood, so this is truly the ultimate test. So Walter, I know you've been fishing for a very long time and you love fishing. Yep. How long do you think you've been fishing for?
Oh boy, 35 years or so.
Wow, that's awesome.
Off and on, yeah.
And I know you have like a very good taste for seafood.
Yes, I do.
Yes. So today I made a plant-based version of smoked salmon. So it's a carrot lox. It is cooked in a similar way that you would cook salmon, but obviously it's made out of carrots, not salmon. And I think it's a nice option that could be served with smoked salmon. It has the same flavors. You have a little bit of the citrus notes, there's dill, and a little bit of hickory smoke as well.
Okay. When you look at it, it looks almost real in a sense because the color's a little off and there's no grain.
Exactly.
But in a sense, when you look at it, it's almost the same way that I do mine, similar, but I just change things up a little bit. But yeah, I'll try a piece of that.
Okay, the moment of truth.
Here we go. Yeah, it's got a fair amount of citrus. I don't know, what type of cheese did you put on there?
It's a vegan cream cheese.
It's a vegan cream cheese, okay. Yeah. That's good. Yeah, it's not too bad. Compared to a real McCoy,
Yeah,
I'd say, it's about as close as you're going to get, I would imagine.
that's amazing.
Yeah,
Amazing.
yeah.
Well, I don't think that Walter is going to be switching carrot locks for salmon, but I do think that it will be something that he eats sometime in the future. A global shift to a plant-based diet could reduce greenhouse gases caused by food production up to 70% by 2050. Eating plant-based is a great way to lower your environmental footprint, and it doesn't mean that you have to give up the flavors that you love.